First down run from Barkley, pretty well defended. Give him 3 yards on the play.
Ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On second down, here's Barkley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Ball carrier.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. That's out to the left and complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Darnold on first down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
4-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Now Saquon Barkley. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Darnold from the red zone now. Austin's got it left side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Buccaneers, 13.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 4 yards.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
To number 14.
DK Metcalf. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead.
The score, Panthers 7. Buccaneers nothing.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And a fair catch signaled for and taken 6. Successfully.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
For this life, I think I earned all my stripes. I don't believe all the hype. Get back on my feet and get right. Watch me work.
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. He'll have a first down past the 40, the 40, 30, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay. David Montgomery, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And it's 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
They'll run with Barkley, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. On first down, it's Montgomery. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2nd and 8.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Brady. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Check 13. Watch the safety creep. Go Bandit.
Working from the gun, it's Brady, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. Darnold from the gun. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
This out quickly to Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Again, Darnold.
1st down.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And now it's 2nd down. Darnold to throw again. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
13 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From the 50, it's Darnold. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards. Throwing again is Darnold. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To the air again, Darnold. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Dallas Goedert, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front.
You got it figured down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Now Folk for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Panthers 14, Buccaneers 10.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that
and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
There's a lot of discussion in the offseason about him having a big year and getting to the quarterback. They held him without a sack in week 1, but how about here? Finally gets his first one of the season.
In the offseason, said he changed his diet, leaner, feels so good this year. Excited to see what type of a season he can have. To try again after the sack. Brady forced out to his left. Got a man, that's Colin Johnson. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Sugar! Mike's 50, Mike's 50. It's been a long day for you.
Play action, now it's Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. Going up top for Kupp. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Hey, check it. Check 43. Check. Here we go.
They do go for it. It's Brady. They'll roll him out right. This is Johnson. He's got it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Watch the twins. Check 37. Rush in. Watch out.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Being chased out left. He'll air this one out deep and that's caught inside the 30. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 37. McCann's kick up and good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So, barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. A one-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in this second half. A short kick taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Rip left. March 50. Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of field. Let's get off the field. Regular.
From the 36, Brady. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that. And they force another incompletion.
March 50. I'm going to run you over.
Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Gain of 7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Ozzie. March 50. I'm on. Slam. Tighten up.
Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got a man, Slayton. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
6-yard line.
Regular. Mike 50. Don't get nervous.
Brady to throw again. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards that time. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Safety's creeping. Mike's 50.
Brady now on first down. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. They hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. On 2nd and 7, Darnold. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 2, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. So on 4th down, they decided to go with a run-pass option. A good decision.
And the run can get you there, but the pass gets you there quicker. Nice decision. Picks up a 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Williams. A 5.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bobby McCain. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Steps away to his left. That's complete to Slayton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Check the backer, check the backer. Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. He's coming, double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Easy. Ship.
Brady now on 1st down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
Minus 50. Danny. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. Oh, you got deep? Hey, alert. Mike's
Now Brady throwing on second down. He's got this one complete to Perriman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
It's now third down.
From the gun on third down, Brady. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Now Brady again. Steps away. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
3 down, 3 down. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Brady will try again on second down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. I have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
On third down, Barkley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. The bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Darnold completes it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on third down. Now Darnold. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Darnold is going to take a knee, and that should just about do it. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
So for the Panthers, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.